going on, guys? Thanks again for tuning in to Poor Boys RC, where we're talking about how to get into the hobby for cheap, rock bottom prices, but still have some decent gear to run with. So if you remember the last video in the series, we talked about and purchased online on Amazon the what's this thing called? It's here now. What's it called though? It's got a weird name, WLToys. Really unattractive names. I forget what the heck the model number is, but at any rate, we got this thing. We got the Excellent Racer. Excellent! How excellent is that? So let's get the box opened up and talk about what you get with this kit. Because again, this is ready to run. This is everything you need right out of the box. Let's get into it and see what it's all about. And there you have it, folks. The Match 1/10 scale Excellent Racer, 2.4 gig, 2.4 gig, ready to run, four-wheel drive buggy. Actually looks pretty nice too. So there's the buggy itself, looking pretty rad-a-matad. Moving over here, we got some ball bearings, metal diff gears, qualified shocks, nice. And she's waterproof apparently. Four-wheel drive, independent suspension, 2.4 gig, remote control, wicked, wicked, wicked. A lot of good modern technology in this kit, although it's not brushless. It is a brushed setup, but a lot of good technology in here. Let's keep going. Et voila. This is what you're gonna get in the box. This is how it arrives with a nice little instruction manual, part numbers. Let's get this guy cracked open here. See what's really going on. Nice little instruction manual. Great big spoiler. Pretty thin Lexan. And we've got some tools, just a little, tiny little Felipe. This is a battery charger from what I recall when looking at it online. The obligatory T-wrench and some little doodads here. Looks like some, if you go to put in a sway bar set, you're gonna need these guys. So that's what comes in there. What else we got going on here, guys? Interestingly here, it says that this is a 7.4 volt, 3000 milliamp battery pack. And in the original ad, it said that they came with two 2200 milliamp battery packs. So curious to see what we actually get here. Definitely a nice little 2S LiPo battery. If this is 3000 milliamps, I'd be surprised because this is a very small battery. Do I have any in that range that we can compare it to? Well, this one's 4200 and they're saying this is 3000. What do you think? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'll put it on the charger and find out. And there's the buggy itself. Okay. Anything else in here? No, box is empty. That's our radio. We'll talk about that in a bit. Let's talk about this buggy. Now, initial impressions. I'm actually impressed. It's actually quite heavy. It's got a lot of weight to it, so I'm going to assume there's another battery inside here already. Yeah, nice, pretty hard tires, which I guess for like a value kit, you're going to want that. If you're going to race, you want to go to a softer tire. Little narrower tire up front. Also pretty hard rubber compound. Nice thick shock towers, front and rear. Big bore aluminum shocks. Look at those guys. They're beautiful. They're really nice. Silky, silky smooth. Oh, very nice, very nice. Adjustable shock collars, yes indeed, for ride height, wicked. Oh, look at that, they even put little, there's like a protective film on the wheel here to protect the, like that imprint that's on there. So that's nice little attention to detail. Looks like we've got dog bones up front or CVAs. That looks like, yeah, we've got CVAs up front, dog bones in the rear, silica, do not eat, adjustable turnbuckles, nice little bit of toe in the rear wheels, Aluminum chassis. Looks nice, guys. I mean, the body looks really cool. The whole match excellent racer thing's a little bit on the cheesy side, if you ask me, but hey, what the heck? Again, for 250 bucks, you can't beat that. Suspension works nice. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, what else came in this box? Oh, let's get this body off to see. Let's dig into that first, Phil. Come on. What do we have here? Ooh, take a look. Let's start at the front and work our way in, guys. So nice big steering bell crank with an integrated servo saver. Love to see that. Adjustable steering links, adjustable upper turnbuckles. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Steering servo, the ad says it's a 6-pound servo, which sounds to me like it's going to be quite weak, but hey, it's an RTR, not bad. And check this thing, we got like it's an all-in-one ESC and receiver. So that is something that if you guys decide to upgrade, yeah, if you're looking at it wondering where the heck is the receiver, it's an all-in-one unit. So that's neato spedito. Center diff is, actually there's no center diff in this thing. This is just motor to gear with no center diff. So again, more of a beginner's kind of a kit. Not, you know, it'll hang with some of the guys on the track, but if you want to race, you're going to want to upgrade. I'm sure there's an upgrade for a center diff in here. 550 silver can motor with a gigantic heatsink on it, all wired up. And indeed, it did come with another battery. Let's see what this guy's all about. If I can figure it out. Pretty simple, looks a bit smaller. Please turn off, blah, 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 blah. Pretty small little guy. And it's, yeah, a hair, yeah, I'd say about the same size as the other pack that it came with. Slightly different configuration with the wires, but similar size. Again, the ad said 2200 milliamp. This pack, the label said 3000, so I'll be curious to see what we actually did get. I'm going to leave that out because I want to put that on the charger. Yeah, nice thick steel drive shafts, front and rear. Look at that. Wow. Ball bearings in the gear cases. Yeah, looks like a nice little buggy. Pretty cool. Again, when talking about just value, just open a box, run something, and have it not break the bank, this is really, I'm actually pretty impressed. I swore I wasn't going to buy one of these things, but the temptation was too great, and I've got 3 other kits that are all on pre-order. Tamiya kits. I'm sure you probably know which ones they are. So I needed to do a video on something, right? So here we are with this guy. So all in all, guys, what do you think of that? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, because I am pretty stoked. I'm impressed by this thing. I think it's going to be a good value. What's our radio look like? It's small. It feels really cheap. the trigger on it, man, don't pull too hard. You might break it. What do we have for options here? Steering trim, throttle dual rate. Cool, cool, cool. On-off switch. Mode 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure what 1, 2, 3, 4 modes are. We'll find out. Takes 4 AA batteries. Right on. Does what it needs to do. Again, for an RTR, hey, it works. It's actually it's got a comfortable grip on it. It's small. I've got big hands. So I think people with smaller hands may actually enjoy the fit of this radio. So, first impressions. What are your first impressions of this buggy? Leave your comments down below. I'm curious what you think. My first impression, I think it was a good buy. I think anybody wanting to get into this hobby, this has everything you need to get in at a value, like honestly a rock bottom price. 250 Canadian dollars is absolutely insane for what you're getting here. So that is pretty cool. So I'm going to put a couple batteries in the radio. Now, I guess I should mention to you guys that it did not come 100% fully ready to run. Although it did come with LiPo batteries for the buggy itself, it did not come with the AA batteries required for the radio. Not a huge deal. Not a deal breaker to this guy. And it shouldn't be a deal breaker to you. So let's pop some Energizers in there. Boom, boom. Fired up. We got a blinking LED. That's always a good sign. Let's pop this little 2S pack back in here. I'm going to quickly just check this pack and see what the voltage is at. 2 cells, all 7.63, 3.8, 3.82. Okay, nicely balanced. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I'm going to say this red button here is probably the on-off. Actually, that servo is not working too bad. I thought it was going to really struggle to move those wheels, but not too bad. Cool. Got to trim out that steering a wee bit. Boom. Yeah, I could adjust that a bit better off camera. Hey, listen, it sounds fast. Definitely smells like new motor. Well, the shocks are nicely tuned. I don't know what oil's in there, but they feel nice and smooth. Wow, I'm impressed by this little thing. Holy cow. So my initial thoughts on this, guys, I'm impressed. I think it was money well spent. And for somebody who's looking to get into the hobby, this is a good, I think, a good way to get in. Because, you know, let's face it, by the time you buy a separate radio and lipos and chargers and this, that, the other thing, and a new kit and tools to build your kit and all that stuff, you can get into $1,000 really, really fast. And so this, I think, is a good solution for you guys trying to get into it and have that RC bug bite you. Because when it does bite you, you end up like this. And hey, listen, you're going to love it. You're going to love, love, love the hobby. So get into it. Get one of these, try it out, have some fun, build some jumps. And you know what, we're gonna do that next in the next video where I'm gonna get this thing out and do some test laps with it, have some fun with it. So I wanted to do that today, but it's raining and tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so here we are. At any rate, thanks for watching, everybody. I really, really do appreciate it. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So many of you watch my videos, but only 30% of you are subscribed. So if you subscribed, it'd mean a lot to me. And it helps fuel me to make more videos for you guys to enjoy. If you have any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Love you guys. Be excellent to each other.